We could not have more perfect weather for Friday night football. 70 degrees, no wind, no rain, just a beautiful evening for tossing the pigskin around. It's the Broncos versus the Commanders. The Broncos get the ball first and it's a nice pass out to an open Gabriel who picks up a 10-yard gain. The Broncos quarterback Jaden drops back and throws it to Gabriel again, who makes some great moves and gets just enough yardage for a first down. Jaden's looking to pass again and not finding anyone this time, then fires it over to Sebastian, who nearly pulls it in despite tight coverage by the Commanders. It's a handoff to Carson, who sprints out to the right side for a nice pickup. It's third down for the Broncos and they must score here or turn it over. Jaden's back. They blitz. He's under pressure but he zips one out to a well-defended Carson. Touchdown. Now for the extra point. Jaden drops back. He's looking. He rifles one out to Luke in the back of the end zone for the extra point. Broncos 7, Commanders 0. It's the Commanders' turn with the ball. The Broncos defensive coordinator gets the defense set. There is great pressure by Luke, but the elusive Commanders QB dances away and fires one out to a streaking receiver for a good pickup. The Broncos blitzer Luke flies in like a missile and stops the Commanders' play dead on arrival. The throw out to their right is stopped quickly by cornerback Diekler. The Commanders decide to go for it on fourth down. It's a nice throw out to the left on the run for a first down, but is stopped by Asher in a TD saving grab. Everyone has heard of Superman, but let me introduce you to Super Luke. Some players pull the receiver's flags, some players blitz, but not many can do both on the same play. Luke blitzed, then turned around and ran down the receiver. He never gave up on the play. That's what a great player does. The QB is back, now being pressured by Luke. He throws to the end zone and it's caught. No, drop, incomplete. It's third down. The Commanders must score. The intense rush by Luke causes the QB to throw the ball short and the receiver is down. Broncos ball. It's a double back fake. The defense bites and closes in. Jaden throws to Luke, who is streaking down the sideline and it's just off his hands. Second down. Handoff to running back Carson nets a couple of yards. Jaden's back to pass again. He looks. The Commanders blitz. Jaden throws to Luke, but it's just off his hands again. Incomplete. The Broncos punt. Commanders ball. The pass is out to the left flat, but impressive defense by cornerback Leah stops the play cold. Second down. The pass is out to the right this time, but the defense gets the jump and knocks the ball down. Incredible defense by Diekler. The QB tries to hit a receiver, but is just off the mark as Leah of the Broncos makes a great attempt to intercept it, but comes up a little short. Commanders punt. Broncos ball. Jaden is back to pass. Has a lot of time. He's looking. Now he launches a soaring pass over the entire defense and into the waiting arms of Luke, who manages to evade the safeties and scamper in for the second Broncos touchdown. Now for the extra point attempt. Jaden is back. He's scanning the field. He tosses the ball out to Sebastian, but it's just out of reach. Broncos 13, Commanders 0. Commanders have the ball. Their QB drops back but is quickly hounded by Luke, the Broncos blitzer. The pressure forces the QB to throw the ball early and it falls incomplete between two receivers. The QB launches a pass to a receiver in the center of the field for a decent gain but short of the first down. The Commanders QB is back again, throws a short pass down the center for a first down. False start on the Commanders. It's a bad snap by the Commanders as time runs out on the first half of play. Broncos 13, Commanders 0. It's halftime here at Brushy Creek Sports Center with the Commanders trailing the Broncos 13-0. You can expect to see the Commanders come out hungry in the second half with some quick strikes to get on the board. That might not be too easy though with the Broncos defense firing on all cylinders. And look at that Broncos offense. They've made decent gains on the ground in the first half, but in the areas where they are thriving tonight, it's going to be a battle in the second half as the teams are back on the field. Commanders ball. Quick rush by the Broncos and a quick throw by the QB, but the ball bounces off the receiver's hands for an incompletion. Second down. Another quick pass up the middle, this time stopped by the aggressive safety Carson. A short throw and the receiver shakes the defender, then races down the sideline for a very nice gain before Sebastian used perfect technique to run across and step directly in front of the ball carrier, first slowing him down then grabbing his flag. Great pressure by Luke, but the QB gets a pass out down the middle. Gabriel dashes in to make the quick grab. Suffocating defense all around as Luke rocketed in, forcing the pass to a well-covered receiver who is quickly stopped by cornerback Leah. A high arcing snap lets Luke the blitzer jump on the quarterback before he even knew what hit him. Broncos ball. Jaden is back. He throws deep. Grant is racing down the sideline and has it. What a spectacular throw and catch by the Broncos. Touchdown.
Good job, team.
Now for the extra point. Jaden drops back. He's looking. He sees Asher streaking across the end zone and fires the ball. Asher pulls it in as he falls to the ground with a spectacular catch. Broncos 20, Commanders 0. Commanders back to pass. He throws it short but it's dropped. The Commanders' QB is back to pass again. He throws a sharp pass to his receiver who puts on a couple of great moves, but he's no match for cornerback Leah who quickly closed in for the grab. A penalty is called on the Commanders as they impeded the Broncos' rusher. Broncos ball. Jaden drops back to pass. He's looking. He sees Carson cutting across the field in the back of the end zone and throws a beautifully timed strike in the corner over two defenders for a touchdown. The Broncos line up for the extra point. It's a pass to Carson who is mugged in the end zone as the ball falls to the ground incomplete. No penalty. Broncos 26, Commanders 0. The Commanders' QB drops back and fires a perfect pass out to the left, but is dropped by the receiver. Cornerback Leah was there with tight coverage just in case. Luke shoots out of a cannon and is there in no time, pressuring the QB to throw the ball into the hands of Broncos safety Carson who wasn't able to haul the interception in. The Commanders' QB throws the ball up for grabs but it bounces off some hands and falls incomplete. Broncos ball. Jaden is back to pass. He's looking, still looking. He can't find anyone and wisely throws it away. Jaden throws a quick pass to Declan. He makes some moves. He breaks some ankles. Now he's off. He's fast. He makes it to the sideline where the last defender makes a diving grab. The handoff goes to Grant. Grant makes one defender miss. Now another. Now a third. Now a fourth defender. The last Commanders defender makes the stop and a sure touchdown run. Jaden is back. He looks deep. He throws deep. The ball soars just out of Grant's reach. The handoff goes to Carson. He breaks one ankle and reverses direction. And another. He reverses course and a diving grab stops the play. Commanders ball. Here's the snap. It's over the quarterback's head. It's a safety. 2 points and the Broncos ball. Broncos 28, Commanders 0. There is 1 minute 50 seconds left to play. The Broncos can run out the clock. The handoff is to Asher who breaks to the left for a nice pickup on the play. The handoff goes to Carson who drops the ball. Third down. The Broncos are wisely using all the clock. There's the snap. It's a handoff to Grant who runs to the left but is met by two defenders and changes direction back to the right. Grant gets the corner but great diving pull by the Commanders stops the play. Time runs out. The Broncos win, 28-0.